together. They built up a little bit of a loss bonus, then they won one. The loss bonus gets taken away a little bit. It's not as great. Plus, they're just not winning the rounds dominantly even when they were. So their cash has just been so lackluster the entire time. You can't get 2 AWPs out. It would physically just cost too much money. They'd have to get a loan, and right now their credit score is not good enough, but their fragging availability might be. As the fight comes towards short, Breezy just allowed to slay Framey. Just in the streets, Tom. Guns him down.
Simple just had to stand and watch, and he may be 12-3, but a lot of that seems to be off the basis of just saving weaponry. Maybe he's been watching another CIS AWPer and taking a leaf out of his book. Nonetheless, another man advantage for EG, but they haven't really let any of these slip now, have they? They've been very good in these sort of situations, trading effectively and just fall into a default in this round. They've already managed to gain ladder control, so a play towards this B site would not be a no-show. The only real worry would be the aggressive position of Electronic. Now, the only way I really see this round going wrong is if they do go B, Electronic wins the duel versus Tarek, and then Electronic has an AK up in the apartments. Like, that's where things could go wrong. Other than that, I find it very difficult to believe, other than some sort of hero play. And this is what I mean. They're going to utilize that ladder room. They're going to split towards short. That's the battle that needed to go the other way, though. So maybe a few things are aligning, and they're actually going to change it. I like this. Okay, we can't risk that anymore. We'll watch with Cirque, and oh, he's going to find the pick. I wonder if they might change again. Never mind. They've already found the kill in the back, and leave Guardian alone.
Guardian given an angle, and he's going to strike with the opportunity. Comes in whilst the iron's hot, looks for the follow-up frag, but he can't land it onto Ethan. Puts himself up on a pedestal, but no one's there. Simple. Potentially going to be tested here. Breezy, he shouldn't actually push out through it. Just going to hold the murder hole. That's the smarter play. At this point, it gets so awkward. A 2 versus 3 retake, Tom. Time ticking away. 1 kit. The likelihood of getting anything out of this is marginal at best.
Yeah, it's unfortunate again, but I think I have to agree. I don't really see a way for them to get back into this round, and I think they're in the same position once again. SG can be saved at least, but that seems to be the problem in these rounds. That they're too good at getting in and getting the bomb down, and by that point, it's seeming like a finished story. 8 of the last 9 have gone the way of Evil Geniuses, showing their prowess on this map. As said, it's been a while since anybody's been able to beat them. And the funny thing is, if you look at the stats alone, I don't even think you'd think they were winning. It just shows how many saves have actually come in, and so many rounds where it has been like 3 for 3 trades, and then EG come out on top, or say killing people after the round was already done. Like, of course, Flamey padding his stats a little bit by getting 3 kills after there was no way he could win the round.
Well, Guardian actually does get an opening pick for once. A lot of the time it's been going the way of EG. They've been doing a very good job of going with fast, ferocious opening frags. There's one of them again as they trade it back. Tarek kills the Electronic. Simple. They try and smoke him off. He fires off the warning shot, but it isn't going to do any damage. The man that might, though, is Boomich. Finds the first. There's the follow-up. Beautiful stuff to try and put a pin in this round. Oh no, it's a backstab from Ethan. He's got the trigger discipline. Oh, he's going for the knife. This is just disgusting as he cuts Guardian open. You can't be doing that.
It's the penultimate round. He didn't even need the money. He just did that for fun. That was just a little bit of something that brightened up Ethan's day. Because they'd be able to buy into the next round anyway. They could still win this one, though. It's not like this is a done deal. Flamey is the only man around this site. You can see the long push coming in from Boomage, so they definitely know this is going to be the side of the map.
Bomb has been planted.
And this is where we need to see a strong retake coming in from Na'Vi, and we haven't really witnessed one as of yet. It's been the hold on the site. Flamey looking in for the peak, but as of right now, can't spot anything. Stan just holding that off angle, which pretty much gives him a headshot potential. Nice shot, though. Will take down Ethan, and nothing that Stan can do. It is going to be Na'Vi getting themselves another round onto the board, and with an 8-6 scoreline, it really doesn't look too bad. It's just the manner in which this has gone. Like, this was, what, a 4-0 lead for Na'Vi? So since then, they have only managed 2 rounds. But if they can also steal away this last one, it might not really matter.
I mean, you end it at an 8-7 half. It's fine.
Yeah, it's
like,
fine.
Don't worry
exactly.
about it. You can kind of sort of, you know, take it out of your mind. Feel a little bit fresher. They're hitting their shots. Like, even a lot of the rounds we've had have been going down to, like, awkward 1vx scenarios. That's why they've had no cash for the most part, of how close a lot of these rounds have been. But how's their T-side going to be looking? That'll be the question once we flip things up. But for now, let's see how this is going to go. Round 15, last round of the half. Can EG make it a 9-6, Tom?
I think that'd be what they deserve, in all honesty, considering how well they've been playing on this T side. Na'Vi being led off a little bit by the early round success. Boomage, risky. Peeks into Stan's crosshair. This mid-control battle has not really been one that's been won by Na'Vi. EG have had free roam to do what they like for the majority of the rounds, and Flamey peeks into the angle of Tarek, and there we go again. The two-man advantage in favor. You can see Electronic, he knows that he has to make some sort of play, and he's going to walk right next to the bomb. Unfortunately, he will never actually see it, as he is now put down as well. Guardian is left in a 1 versus 5 now. We've seen them win these in history. Doesn't mean he's going to do it, though.
Bomb has been
It's Guardian. He does love a hard task. This would be an absolute miracle, though, as he tries to push in. 8 damage done onto Ethan by his own teammate, as that's going to burst in the air. It won't matter in the air, and Stanislaw will slay Guardian, and that is a 9-6 half in favor of the Evil Geniuses. Join us with the second half after the break. Versus Na'Vi, Tom. Let's delve back into it.
Your mic definitely turned on halfway through that set.
Probably. We'll take it from the top. Much like EG seem to be. 9-6, they're giving it. They're so close to being the dominant force right now across the board. A closer half than it looked like it was shaping up to be. Na'Vi, they took 4 rounds on the trot, and then it was few and far between as the half developed.
Yeah, I think they really struggled to deal with the T side of EG. I think their battles for mid, which will obviously upset Jason quite a bit, didn't really work too much. Like, every time that they tried to get aggressive, it didn't really play a part. And we never really saw that sort of classic round of actually playing into mid, like pushing up aggressively. Like, it was mostly just given to EG, and I don't think you can do that versus them. You give them too much space, and they're going to do an execution that you can't deal with. We saw Breezy as well, just able to push short, for example, and find opening picks that you should never really get away with. And I think that luckily for them, they got those early rounds on the board and set themselves up. Also, this all kicked off with them losing a round to a pistol and an M4 that was found. So I think that something needs to change. There needs to be a big step up from Na'Vi. Well, look at the aggression. Flamey, once again, already going to be catching off a player on the ramp. The aggression from this CT side has not paid off at all. Cirque needs to start popping some heads, and in fact, it's just going to opt to hide behind the smoke. Guardian trying to fight. He's even going to hit one while jumping, and it leaves Tarek alone. Guardian with the triple, and Na'Vi, they take their second pistol of this series.
That is a beautiful pistol round. An absolute worldie from Guardian. Fantastic frags found there, and Na'Vi, they've come in with a vengeance.
Did he hit the floor? I don't think he did.
He was still midair. He landed on the bench after the shot killed him. That's so disgusting. We've had knife kills. We've had Guardian doing unspeakable things. We're only 17 rounds in, Tom.
Yeah. Like I said, this is a series I've been looking forward to all day. And the next one's Liquid facing off against Astralis. Either way, Simple is going to kick things off. A nice headshot. Scout is going to be retrieved. Of course, there's the force buy-in from EG, so you can expect some more risky plays to be taken. They're going to try and catch Na'Vi out. And more importantly, find out where they're going. They can gamble stack at the moment. You can see Ethan currently gaining information by pushing all the way through the palace. Stan looking for the re-peek. Does seem like Flamey is watching the palace though, but he looks away. That could be to his detriment. The timing is everything, and he hits the dink onto Ethan. I don't think Ethan can really fight this anymore. Still at least might put some worry into the hearts of Na'Vi, and actually they have gone back pushing in this direction once again, so they're going to have the information that at least they're not around the A site. Unfortunately, that doesn't really benefit them too much, as all it's really told Tarek is good luck.
The Eagle of Stanislaw trying to show that he is the law. As he puts down Guardian with a first, Simple's going to trade it back. A big advantage for Na'Vi into the round. They've just got to keep their heads together. Oh, Boomich though. He could be knocking blocks off now over towards the shop as he starts to slash the prices down. It's a discount days. He's coming through for Tuesdays, Tom. He won't get it though. Flamey will pick that up with a UMP. And goes 9-8 as Na'Vi start to bring it back. One round away from equalizing, and EG still have no cash.
Yeah, that play coming in, though, was actually fairly important because it sort of distracts the remaining CT players who did actually have a stack. Like, that information play did net them so much that they were able to send the remainder over onto the B site. Nonetheless, we're seeing the conversion rounds come in for Na'Vi once again. They have got both pistols, and I think that's one of the sort of classic things in Counter-Strike. If you win both pistols, you should be winning the map. It does show how good EG have been able to keep this one very close, and in the buy rounds they have been the dominant of the two sides. We'll see if that is going to continue into their CT side. I imagine it will. Simple once again is going to be starting off. He's 17-4 at the moment. Yep. There's been a lot of saves in the middle, but hey, if he's getting lots of kills and not dying, I don't think Na'Vi can really ask for much more.
It's given him a big platform to perform here over on the T side. Guardian with that Thundercat Mac 10 looking to zap his way through everyone. Only gets one, but Boomich will be able to bring it back very easily and make an extra bit of dosh as well. Tarek and Cirque. There's a big Boomich coming their way. Sitting on top of the elevated angle. Still going to find the frags though. Punishes them all. That's a hat trick with the Mac 10. A lot of money made, and the game is tied. 9-9 apiece as we go into round 9. Eden, Tom, we've got a game on our hands now.
Yeah, for sure. Like, they've managed to equalize things. They managed to make a huge amount of money kicking off this second half as well. So they are as well placed as any team could be to take down EG. It's just a lot easier said than done, especially now that the rifles have come up. for the North American side. Plus a Bulgarian. And speaking of him, he's going to have himself that AWP. Yet to see the impact we expect from Cirque. He is normally that third head of the Hydra. That makes this team so difficult to take down early round. We're going to see the majority aggressive on the A site. The T's have been gifted mid-control. It was initially being challenged by Cirque, but it seems like he didn't really feel like he could carry that on and goes to double up the defense on the A site instead. Ethan has to be careful because Electronic is right in the smoke. I just wonder if he's going to be spotted. It should be a very easy trade for Electronic, but waiting on the edge, there's a chance it's not going to happen though.
The re-smoke came in as well. It's such a weird affair. He does find the frag. The trades are coming back through, however, and it's a 4-on-3. Electronic. He has the Krieg. But Simple won't have the drop on Stanislaw. Won't matter as Boomich is there. Of course, it's the Mac 10 frag once again as he's still decimating with a weapon. They've got the three-pronged attack now. They can bar in towards the A site and try and take it as theirs, but Cirque's there, and he is so proficient with the orb. Gets the flick off as well. Drops Simple down to 18, and now it's just a matter of time before he starts annihilating them if they come his way.
There's not a whole lot of valuable utility, I should say, left on Na'Vi. They've got a couple of HEs and a flashbang. The cross is going to be watched. Electronic knew he had to challenge that to give Simple the chance to plant the bomb. And now knowing that short is clear, he can opt to get that down. The shot through the box, not going to connect. Breezy quick in, but Simple that bit faster. Now Cirque left alone. Simple decimates his opponent, gives Na'Vi the lead back after quite a long break from being in front. Now the CT side, well, back to pistols once again. But, Jackie, we get a little bit of deja vu. The first round they won was round number 5. And in case you don't remember, all they had was pistols.
Yep. EG. The deco coming out. They could be so deadly with these hand cannons. They rip heads off for fun when they've got these weapons out. Oh, they're going for the JCap special straight up mid as they're going to try and establish control. Boomich is there though, and there should be a slaughtering. The blood should start being spilled, but it's not the blood of EG. Boomich, he's fragged out, takes a deagle shot straight to the chest and going to be dropped on the ground. Simple trades it back on Breezy, but they don't have a bomb, Tom. It's left in T-spawn. This could get so bad so quickly. What? How has he found that headshot?
Just about able to get away with that as well. Are they going to switch? They are. They're going to switch. They're going to try and head back to B. The thing is, the CT side have already picked this up. The thing is, Na'Vi don't have to just go running into the site. It's not like they're low on the clock. There's 20, 30 seconds left, and they're trying to force their way in. The worry is Ethan. If he times this right, he could win them the round on his own. And no, Flamey! He saves Simple. Leaves it onto Tarek. The Deagle in the corner. One man gets past. Two men as well. But they don't know he's here. Are they actually going to check it? They do. Smart stuff from the best player, maybe in the world, as we have Cirque remaining. 1 versus 3. That round could have gone so close. And in the end, well, the Bulgarian has to pull off a miracle.
If there was a man for the job, he's definitely someone that could pull it through. However, this is too much of a hard task. Electronic finds the backstab as a walk around the corner, spots him, and frags him. 11 rounds now for Na'Vi. EG, they couldn't repeat history, what they did in the past with those pistols. But it's still getting very close to a lot of these rounds. EG using their first tactical timeout of the game as well. They want to talk about things and adapt.
Yeah, I can't say I'm overly surprised by this. Again, this is a strong early start. This time, though, Na'Vi have actually managed to convert those rounds without falling to the pistols. It still came very close. I think the decision-making in the end was very good from them to sort of pick apart the defense, force them into rotations, and again, it came down to just the last man checking that corner. Otherwise, Tarek, he could have denied the bomb. There could have been so many things that could have gone wrong there. Also, the kill onto Ethan was a really big frag as he looks to lurk in from behind. So there's a lot of potential in that round. I'm going to get the double AWP setup thrown in. Cirque having an underwhelming performance does start to worry me now. When they're on the T side, they were able to get away with it. But considering how big a part he is for this EG roster and how little we've seen from him so far, hopefully we're going to see him rise to the occasion. Otherwise, we could see their first loss in Mirage in quite a few matches.
Na'Vi, they've looked very, very strong over the course of Pro League this far. Could this be their upset win on Mirage and then take us through the dust too? A map they've been dominant on, Tom. It would be a huge setup. And the stage would definitely be in their favor for them to take a 2-0, which would be madness. For now, though, round 21, 11-9. A much slower round from Na'Vi, grouped up outside of A site. The only one towards B simple, just going for the lurk. There goes the smokes, and this should be the attack.
Stan, the only one really in defense of this site, trying to look over the top of the smoke. Quite a common position. The remaining CTs are going to make the rotation, but Guardian gets that entry. And that's CT spawn completely overwhelmed. However, there's a gap, there's some space for them to play with. The bomb's actually going to be dropped into the open. The smoke will force them back. Lurk on the other side of the map, though. This battle could be just as important as the rest. Simple going to opt to rotate in. They're waiting for him. They expect him, and Cirque, he connects his second shot of the round. 30 seconds left for the bomb retrieval. They got no utility. This is going to be so tough. They're facing off against the AWP as well. Breezy going to be round the other side. Cirque holding it down with Ethan to combine, and well, Flamey now left alone, and well, I think that might have even been just a little bit of a mistake coming out. Too much space given over to EG, and well, Cirque, as said, 5 kills in the first half, 3 kills in that round alone.
Yeah, much better. That's what you need. If Cirque wakes up, he's so strong on the AWP. It's just outrageous how effective he can be. They're keeping it close. The way this game's going, it feels like it could be the full 30, honestly.
It should be. It should be. Like, it has been backwards and forwards. Like, early dominance coming out from Na'Vi, then the grind back from EG. Never really seeming like they're out of the map whatsoever.
Ooh. Cirque spicing it up as he wanted to go for the short jump to try and establish that mid control. No one from Na'Vi's coming yet, though. They're just holding. They're a little bit more paranoid, expecting to see if there will be a mid push coming out, so they're just going to hold. But it's just a stalemate. Bit of a Mexican standoff as they just hold their angles for now.
Yeah, patient play. Na'Vi may be expecting there to be a bit more of aggressive positions being taken, expecting the push from mid to come out once again, but although it's not there in the form they might be expecting, it is there with Cirque still lurking around that angle. Also has Ethan in support to watch that lower position. They've also gambled far more heavily into this B site. Now Na'Vi were rinsing A early on, so maybe it's an attempted read into the fact that they've gone in this direction so many times that it's almost that surely they won't do it again, but it is looking like the case. Smokes are going to go down once more, and the counter utility is expended by Stan.
Molotov denies the push for a few seconds. Boomich tries to push around it, but takes an awful lot of damage for his troubles. Followed up with another Molotov. He's nearly burnt to a crisp. So much damage done by utility alone before they've even had contact with another player. A wild spam through the smoke, and he will be able to eliminate Breezy. Simple swallows soup as Ethan is down. But here comes Cirque, riled up with the AWP. He only gets the one. There's 7 seconds left. They need to grab the bomb. They haven't picked it up. They're not going to go for it. The round's over, Tom.
I don't know what happened there. I don't know if they sort of lost that in translation as the bomb was dropped when they sort of had 20-25 seconds left on the clock. And they were so worried about all these different positions they had to hold that no one went and picked it up. And that's now back-to-back rounds where I feel like, sure, EG are playing very well, but I think that's Na'Vi making mistakes. Not planting the bomb the round before. They're not being a smoke to hold off the players in connector. And when it did finally fall, it was just too late. Like, they'd already taken that control.
Yep.
And, well, technically, I guess that's 2 rounds in a row where the bomb has been dropped in almost the identical places for them to just fight for. So, EG have been given a couple of rounds. Still, though, there's going to be money for Na'Vi to invest into this one. We see the scoreline equalize once again, and any round victory here for the CIS squad would be enough to send EG's economy packing. It's just, I almost feel like they're doing everything right, but there's just something in the round that goes that little bit wrong, and that's enough for them to lose it.
It was almost just like a communication breakdown, wasn't it? Like, the round was really hectic, but
yeah.
I don't know, they almost just lost their heads. didn't react to the situation they were in. That's not good enough at that point. 11-11. Game being incredibly close. Cirque trying to make it much more one-sided, but in the Battle of the Orpers, it's an equal trade, because Guardian will be able to find that pick back across, eliminate Cirque. Mid-control, it's being battled for. Na'Vi, they need it for success into the round. Simple. He had the right idea, but the timing's not going to work out for him.
We've seen EG battle a lot more for mid, but it's still been the T side taking it the majority of the time. And again, we've spoken about executions. And well, Boomage going to be executed as Ethan wins that battle once again. It's going to be the man advantage in favor of EG. And again, it's looking like it's going to be an A play. They've left Tarek alone on the B side. I can't really say I'm surprised at this point. Although again, they're going to double up that defense. And I think they seriously underestimate the fact that Na'Vi just want to keep pushing this A site. It's been a few rounds in a row now. Looking like more of the same. Of course, they've split the defense 2-2. It's understandable. Ethan still has a smoke, but unfortunately is on the wrong side of the map to use it. And now Stan has to be careful. He's the first point of contact, really. The Orb still waiting to try and hold the man in Palace. They are going to be able to get out onto the site without any resistance just yet, but you can see the slight peek coming in. Guardian still looking to hold the angle, and now with the bomb going down, Simple has to hold this position, but he is going to be able to get the kill. Gives them a chance. Guardian finds another, but now he's left to clutch.
1v2. The backstab coming round from CT. He misses the shot towards Connector though, Tom. Tarek spams into him. Another round where Na'Vi have looked so close to success. So close to winning the round on the A site. And again, it's snatched away in the last few seconds. They can't break EG right now. They can't break that economy either. It's getting healthier as these rounds develop. Sure, they're keeping it close, but they're the ones that are winning.
The question is, do the T's keep forcing the issue? Simple can afford an AWP. Electronic is going to buy a MAC-10, and I completely understand. Like, it's not ideal, it's not the perfect buy, but when you bring it down to 2 players and you've kept their economy so honest over the last few rounds, it's understandable. Because that one round is enough to break them. But you've got to take it first. Now, Electronic, I can only really see him going into the B side. He's going to head for underpass, and the rest of the team challenging mid. Stan, he's alone. Could have taken the fight there, but opted against it. Didn't want to give away that man advantage to Na'Vi. It's looking like, once again, mid-control is going to be handed to the T's eventually.
Na'Vi, grouped up, ready for the burst. Just waiting for the call to try and push their way out. Electronic, he'll be the backstab as well, as he slowly makes his move, slithering through underpass. Stanislaw does have the heightened angle. Should have it on lockdown if he tries to peek out with a MAC-10. Smoke over towards Connector. There's the flash away towards mid. Cirque through the smoke with the flashbang assist. Gets the kill onto Simple. There goes Stanislaw. And there goes the chance for Na'Vi, really, as the mid control has been gone in a matter of seconds. It's just been blown out of the water.
That was a cheeky couple of kills. Like, both of those were such high-risk plays out from Evil Geniuses, but both of them end in success. Good shot from Boomage. It gives them a way back into this round. Cirque is going to look towards the connector. Ethan trying to hold the Palace, and he does it as well. Peek out from Cirque is going to be met with the same shot that Boomage hit just moments ago. He's looking to try and do this all on his own, but he can't. Breezy is